Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. I want to appreciate everybody that watches the channel. And if you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. And I appreciate everybody that rocks with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Hey, listen. So everybody knows Big MEECH came home, right? And if you haven't been watching the show, BMF, it's out right now, right? Now, Big MEECH came home and Rick Ross got straight to him, right? Rick Ross got the bag. So he already knows MEECH is going to be influenced by the money, right? 50 put his son on, blew BMF up after MEECH did 19 years, right? You got to understand, man. The streets is dead, man. That image that was once upon a time where the big hustlers never tell, you ain't supposed to snitch. You never know what a person is thinking when they behind them walls and they got a 30-piece McNugget, a 30 ball on their head. You never know what they're thinking to get out of that situation. You understand what I'm saying? So now that 50 Cent sees that MEECH went over there with Rick Ross and promoting Rick Ross's car show, he wants to out him now. Now he wants to let everybody know he's a rat. We all heard years ago from Blue Da Vinci and other people that MEECH did a third-party cooperation, but it didn't go through the way that they wanted it to go through, right? But the person, Tammy Cohen's, she was the informant. You gotta understand this, man. The biggest people are gonna fold under pressure. MEECH sitting down with a 30 ball over his head and somebody on the street saying that they can pull a move to get him out. What you think he gonna do? See, it's a lot of dudes that will live up to that fairy tale that if they get caught with all these bricks, they ain't gonna tell, right? But you gotta understand, after that time cycle goes by and it's year in and year out of sitting in the can, some dudes, I'ma say most, make that decision to work to get out. See, the feds have infiltrated that game. If you don't understand this, I'm telling you, the feds have totally infiltrated the street game. So if you got that idea thinking you can get bricks and you can run the streets and you can be the man, get it out your head. You will never last in today's world. Even before jokers was falling, and it's bricks all through the streets. You understand what I'm saying? But the feds have infiltrated this game so tough, right? That they're getting the jokers and they letting them back out on the street, and they still continue to grind, still continue to act as if they would never tell, but the whole time they be working. This is the game. You hear me? See, when I watch these dudes like WACK 100 and how they so loud with the violence and they know everybody's business, right? They know who's telling, who's not telling. When you really come from the streets, you understand that the feds are not going to allow you to operate in this manner and they don't come see you. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, it looks like Meech told, right? And now that 50 is feeling some type of way, he wants to make sure that the entire world knows that he's a rat, right? And Blue said when he was on the phone with Meech, the last time he talked to him in 2017, that Meech was on the phone and he said something to him about the cooperation situation. And he said, man, listen, I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me, right? But don't nobody want to sit down for a 30 ball and do that bit. I'm going to be real. Don't nobody want to sit down for a 30 ball while everybody else is out in the world doing their thing, having a ball, shining, while they sit down. But when they out on the streets, they ready to act like they about that life. I'm going to tell you, this is a facade. The feds have infiltrated that street game. And the biggest, the baddest will cooperate under pressure. And y'all seeing this now because for a long time, everybody said Meech kept it solid. That was a big thing. Man, Meech had 500 joints coming in a week. He moving 500,000 joints. Right? This was the word on the street now. Now, the man then came home, right? And it's been reiterated that bro was wanting to work to get out, to get his time cut short. See, only people that understand this understand where I'm coming from, right? But if you understand where I'm coming from and you see these young brothers out there trying to run around, you got to let them know and show them. Look at Meech. Look at these dudes that was top level in that game. They don't want to do a 30 ball. This is why I tell you, WACK 100, he don't want to do a 30 ball. Everybody's tough. Everybody's cocky. Everybody's ready to get busy on a drop of a dime. And everybody can send their mans to do this. Like WACK always say, I can send somebody to see you. You ain't ready for what comes with that. So we know what you gonna do behind that. You gonna point the finger. It's all a game and it's your world until they grab you up. When them people grab you up, ain't no more tough guy. All the tough guys that you see out here ready to do this and do that, and they got a gang of people in my crew and my gang, they separate the gang when they grab you. You understand what I'm saying? When they grab you, ain't no more team. Ain't no gang. It's just you against them. So are you going to save yourself or you going to act like you riding for the gang? And it's a lot of dudes out here that are willing to cooperate to help themselves out. And we watching and we seeing. It don't look like Meech is what they said he was all this time, if we being real. And 50 ain't feeling that. 50 ain't feeling that. Bro went over there with Rick Ross, stood with him to represent his car show, and I'm sure Ross paid him a bag on purpose because Meech come home, he broke. This is what a lot of jokers don't understand about that street game, right? When you go to jail, they are stripping you butt naked. They don't want you to have a car. They don't want you to have a watch, a house. They don't want you to have a penny. They freeze any asset you got. They taking everything so that you don't have the ability to start from what you accumulated. You understand? And when Meech came home, he ain't had no money, man. Yes, his name had big recognition, but he ain't had no money. So he got to catch all the drifts that he can catch when he get out. And Rick Ross was the first one to get to him. You hear me? 50 put his son in position because he sold the rights, right? And had the broad Tammy in control of everything. But he did that in order for her to cooperate to help him get out. So I try to tell dudes, right? That street stuff is a myth. Once you become an adult, you have to understand this. You don't have friends. Everything is business. You have associates. You understand what I'm saying? As a child, you have plenty friends when you're a child because everything's a game. But once you become an adult, everything becomes business because you have a daily responsibility to handle business. You can sit around and be a lame, but when reality sets in, you got to get on the good foot and get it together. This is the game of life, but this is not taught to us when we are kids. You feel where I'm coming from? When you're a kid, you got a whole different perspective on life. And a lot of dudes jump out in that street game as a kid, right? So you're still a kid as you become an adult. And you get to play in that street game. And some people master the street game as they become an adult. But you still a kid in your mental. And you don't understand that you don't have any friends. So a lot of these dudes want to form gangs, cliques, thinking that the oath you take in that street is going to hold up as you become an adult when the Rico come and they start talking about a 30 ball. I keep telling y'all about this 30 ball. You hear me? When they start talking that 30 ball, it's a whole different ball game. They understand that all we are really supposed to value is our time. That's the most valuablest thing you got. So when they take the time from you and those years start going by, it starts sinking in that I ain't coming home yet. So a lot of these dudes will be ready to call the prosecutors and say, man, I got something to tell you. I think I can help myself. But dudes don't understand that when they running in the streets and they thinking that this my bro. We gonna ride to the end. You got my back, I got your back. It's a whole different ball game, man. And I tell y'all, man, when we watch WACK 100 out here, right? As he manipulates the internet everywhere, you gotta understand something ain't right with bro. You gotta understand. He deflects every situation and he calls this person a rat, that person a rat. And I was listening to a clip somebody sent me earlier, right? And it was WACK going at it with some New York jokers, right? And the New York joker, right? He was holding his own. I gotta give it to him, right? He was holding his own. And while he was holding his own, he going at WACK. WACK trying to act like he ain't know him. He ain't see him here. Be like, man, come on, WACK. He got WACK off balance, right? And WACK got so mad, he had to end it by telling him to suck his man, and hung up because he didn't have no leverage in the situation. And this is what I tell y'all about WACK. The first thing that he does when he feels that he doesn't have the leverage, he goes the on par rule. This is the first thing he does. On par rule. So he tries to bring the gang politics into the situation instantly to try to change the projection of the conversation. He wants to make you thinking that this is a gang situation. But I can see with the conversation that he was having with my man, it wasn't working. Because my man was direct on what he was saying, trying to say, yo, you said Jim Jones was a rat, but you never proved it, right? So WACK wanted to say, that's a fact. That's a fact. On par rule. Well, show us the proof, right? Let us see the proof. He couldn't say the proof at all. All he was saying was, man, it's a fact that he's a rat. But this is the games that he plays and manipulates people, right? To make you go with his story, to make you listen to what he's saying, because he understands that the manipulation game of our people is to go with gang politics. If you pay attention to how he comes, long as he gets you caught up in the gang politics and the street politics and how you supposed to view from the street, he gets you every single time. But the people that he can't grasp with that energy, you weird. I don't rock with you, right? And he knows everybody's business. But a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking it's a lie, man. Everybody's calling him when something happened. Yeah, this person just called me. We don't even believe that, man. If we being real, you can't show us that you inside with every single person in every situation. Yeah, they just called me. You might have had a third party person fill you in, somebody that got ears to the street, but directly, we don't believe it, right? And then we got Chrisean, right? Her ex got knocked off today, right? Somebody gave it to him. They said he had the strap on him and everything, right? And they say allegedly she might got involvement. You hear me? The game get crazy. They say allegedly she might got involvement in the situation because she might not want the DNA test to be taken by the brother. But you know, the family still can get the DNA test taken. You hear me? See, it's like it's a black cloud all around WACK 100 and anybody connected. And they say Blueface mom is kind of happy that Blueface is in jail at this current time, because you know they would have been trying to say that he has some connection to it. You know, sometimes things happen for a reason, man. You know, and it's messy right now because they gonna look at her and her surroundings first, because you already know he been popping up on her, trying to let it be known that he feels that the child is his. It get messy. Chrisean don't want to let that man take a DNA test. She like, get away from me. She don't want to make it even look like she was doing something with him while they was with Blueface. And we all think something funny going on with the youngin', honestly, because we ain't seen the youngin' doing no walking, running around. It's kind of shaky, man. The game is crazy, man. But I try to tell all these young brothers, man, that the streets is a myth, man. All the street code that people say they live by, they break them every single time. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. The streets is a myth, man. It's a lot of dudes that will say they not telling, they gonna ride with you, they gonna go to war with you. But when the situation don't go that way or they way, they gonna tell, they not riding. So you have to understand, it's all a facade. Life can be a facade. The things you think is real, come on, man. Everybody look good when they riding around in the Benzo, in the Bentley, in the Jag, in the Maserati, right? But when the feds come grab them, they grabbing them too. Think about this now. When the feds come grab them, they grabbing the Benzo, the Maserati, they grabbing whatever you got. You getting separated from your girl. And a lot of these dudes, they don't want to leave their girl. They understand somebody else gonna have her. So they playing this mental game with you because they can say it to you and you can believe them because you see them right there. But you don't understand, honestly, these type of dudes until you see it for your own eyes. I done seen it over and over again. The biggest dudes fold. I done seen some dudes hold up too now. I ain't gonna lie. But it could be in the middle of their sentence that they ready to cooperate. You hear me? Because they can always contact the DA or get somebody to contact the DA and say, I got some valuable information for you. You hear me? The streets is a myth, man. It's all a game. And the ones that play it the way they want to play it against the rules, those are the only ones that last the longest. If you hear what I'm saying, you can't consistently get out here and commit criminal activities, be in the streets, and don't go to jail if you're not working with them folks. I want you to understand this. So when you see those type of dudes out here playing in the streets consistently, but they don't never go in and they always got beef and they always creating beef, you got to understand, they cooperating. They working. You hear me? And they not going to tell you when they working, right? They just going to stay free. It's a part of the game, man. You hear me? So us over here at SBGB TV, we just going to be keeping it real. We going direct that situations. And you know, some of the dudes that don't understand it, you know, the trolls pop out. Those are the same ones that be crying. Those are the same ones that get the point in their finger. Those are the same ones that say, I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. It was him right there. It's him with the blue shirt on. It's him with the blue suit on. It's him with the black shirt on. That's them dudes. Because they think it's a game until they get grabbed up. All I'm doing is keeping it real, and I know y'all rock with me for keeping it real. That's why we do this, man. It's crazy. You say, watch this year, someone gonna crash out on WACK and Sweetie. And listen, I can see it coming with them jokers. I literally can see it coming because it's a lot of people that's really addressing these dudes for who they are. They don't even got the same buzz. And since your boy been out here giving the information, people been paying attention. And I can see they don't even got the same buzz. That buzz they had before, nah. People was looking at them for what they are. You hear me? You said WACK is a real snitch. Listen, I think so too. It's no way you gonna operate at that level with the amount of violence you are in the mix with and don't care. Cause real street dudes, they care about acting in that manner, if we being real. The game is a known R, and the WACK 100 managed him for decades. What about Jay Reed again? They picked and choose. Most definitely. Hey, C Fresh. Most definitely they picked and choose, man. Yeah, we put him on timeout. We got him there where he wanted to be. WACK never been shot before. That tells me he's not like that in these Cali Street big facts. What up, though, Ted? Hey, listen, I seen a little video somebody sent me, right, of the aftermath when they said J-Rock went on him. And, you know, he want to get at somebody that ain't even there. It wasn't even nobody there, but he want to get at him. They telling him all the security like, yo, he gone. He gone. Oh, we got to get down. He dope fiend me. We got to get down. Come on, bro. You talked all that stuff. You were supposed to be ready. You hear me? But these dudes is like that, man. They antagonize jokers. They play a game, but I think WACK is definitely working, but he understands now how to hide and when to pop out. Because I guess when they caught him in traffic, he was feeling like he can play these games and just pop out anywhere, right? And I'm looking like, where was all these 30 dudes at when that happened? I ain't see nobody like they was riding with him in that situation. I seen the security telling him, yo, man, go ahead, man. Dude already left. That energy that he displays across the internet, we didn't see that same energy. It was like you wanted to get at the person after you got handled. Crazy. You said WACK punch drunk in that video. Word he was. Word he was. It's a lot of games, man, that the dude be playing. And he feels that he's above the program. And all we doing is calling him out. We want to make sure he ain't feeling comfortable somewhere out here. And we making sure we let it be known. We see the fishiness, bro. We know it's something funny going on. Because you don't get to operate with that level of violence consistently. And they gonna let you back out here. When you see them dudes that be running the streets and they supposed to got all the work, right? And they don't never go down, but they dealing with everybody. You know they cooperate. They put out here to work, but their time always runs out. See, they give them an extended time, but they always run out. And when it runs out, it's at a time that they can't tell on nothing. You hear me? MEECH tried to hold up, right? But after that time went by, and I think at that time he might have had about a dizzy in, a Diamondback. You hear me? You sitting down for a Diamondback with a Twinkie to go, they start reconsidering wanting to get back on them streets, right? And sometimes these dudes will get out and act as if they never told, they never was willing to cooperate, right? But if we know he was in tune with a known informant, this is a street code now, right? He was in tune with a known informant. You got to put it 2 and 2 together. You know what it is. The same thing with WACK 100. Everybody that's telling that he can manipulate, he has a good relationship with. Pay attention to that. everybody that is telling and cooperating that he can manipulate, he has an A1 relationship with. But the people that he says is telling, I guess, that he can't manipulate, he wants to out them. But then don't even have no proof. We got to see proof, man. A lot of these dudes that be hanging around WACK 100, I'm thinking they working too. Ain't no way you gonna see, especially if you in the streets, somebody that's drawing this much attention to themselves from violence and street activity. Why would you go into yourself in that world if you're not willing to cooperate? Knowing that the level of heat they're gonna bring is a total another level of heat, if we being honest, right? WACK trying to put all the blame on Loose. Big facts. That's his aim right now. He looking at it as, listen, Loose did it, not me. So if he makes sure he identifies Loose doing this and Loose doing that, he feels like it's going to eliminate him from being the main target. It's going to get messy though. His content definitely slowed down. Y'all see that, right? He been scheduling lives, not even going live. He ain't been live in 6 days. Pay attention to Loose Cannon's content, right? Loose Cannon's content is down in the basement even further. It was already dumbed down, right? But his content is way in the basement, if you want to be real. This is a fact. He do know everything. Doesn't add up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, Robert. Come on, man. You know everything. Everybody's calling you. Like, come on. If you really in the streets and you contacting WACK knowing he hot as fish grease, my mind already saying you hot. Birds of a feather flock together, if we being real. One man, one gun lets you know his loyalty to Loose. A RM6330. That's big facts. Once he said that let me know. I'm like, come on. You done put your main man, the guy that was ready to go to war with you at one point, you done put him on Front Street, right? That let me know right there what you was trying to do. And you made sure you did it publicly, but tried to code it. Nah. Mina, what's going on? What's happening? And everyone with a solid street background is WACK's brother and nephew. Come on, man. Hey, Ted. See, you see what's going on. You see what it is. And it's a lot of these dudes that get the following WACK, right? They gotta be working too. Because ain't no way I'm gonna see you totally in the mix out here doing this and doing that for attention, and it's illegal activity, and I'm in the streets and I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna understand that I'm gonna get caught up in your way, if we being real. Right though, Jalen, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, you hear me? Loose is slow not to see it. Loose is slow. The brother says WACK 100 is his damn near mentor, and he looks up to WACK 100, but all WACK did was point the finger at him and say why he doesn't have to tell on him in this situation, if we being real. Ray J looked like he wanted to cry in that video with WACK on him on his live, and he still kept him on there talking greasy to him. See, you got to pay attention. WACK does that, right? To certain people that he got something over their head. It's his manipulation game, right? And that's why they mad at me, because I didn't allow them to get next to me. I didn't allow nothing they was saying, none of the nice talk, then the flip to the Dr. Evil to try to play with me, to let them infiltrate. See, somebody that's really, really from the streets is going to keep their distance from these guys. And you can see the dudes that's really from the streets, they don't mess with this dude. They don't mess with WACK. Pay attention. You ain't gonna see 50 Cent rocking with WACK at all. And WACK gonna say 50 Cent like me. We alike. No, y'all ain't alike, my guy. Y'all ain't alike at all. You can see the character of 50 and the character of WACK. It's two different situations. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's up, my G? It's Q, calling from San Diego, California. What's good, my man?
What's going on, my guy?
Chilling, man. So I want to switch it up. What are your thoughts on Jim Jones and Cameron and the Mace? Like, the Dipset, like, what are your thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts with Dipset, Cameron, and Mace? That's their thing, bro. You know, they've been all cool at one point, and it just happens like that, my guy. Sometimes you beef, sometimes you fall out, but it happens like that.
I know, but here's the thing. Like, Jim Jones, I feel is a real one. I feel he's a real one. And you know how WACK gets on him, right? So, like, the way Cam and Mace got back together again on being some cool shit, don't you feel like Cam kind of folded? Because I thought, like, Cam's a real dude, bro. But, like, the way he just kind of, like, folded on his boy Jim when Jim held it down, and now WACK is going at Jim, it's like this is like a circle of
so what I
nonsense.
say though, what I say with Cam and Jim, right? They was already going through something. Whatever it was, I don't know the personal business of it, but they was already going through something, and it been stemming for a while, right? So that situation had been going on, and Cam seen the business deal with Mace. You got to understand that. They grow up from sharing sneakers. So if they seen the business deal, no matter what they was going through, right? And they came together because they was already friends. It's some people that been cool since youngins, and when it come to business, and this is what I said at the beginning of the live, once you become an adult, everything is business. There is no friends. You can act like this person's your friend, but it's all business. If I'm not getting money with you, or we not doing business together, that friendship's priceless, pointless. So they seen the business behind that, if we being real, and they went at the business level, bro. And Jim was over there doing his own thing.
Yo, but here's the thing though, bro. Mace, what you just said, Mace did the business in the beginning and kind of ran away from Cam, right? So it's kind of fucked up. Like, in my eyes, like, how are you going back to Mace and the disses and the tracks and the songs that were going back and forth? And like, yo, Jim is loyal, bro. Jim showed the loyalty. It kind of obsessed me a little bit, bro, because like sometimes the loyalty right now with Cam, man, he's fake right now because he hated Mace. They beefed, and Jim stood on it. He stood fucking tenfold, and look at what happened right now. Like,
something happened though besides that, bro. I don't know the details, but they had already fell out. Jim and Cam already fell out. You know, you got to think about this, right? Jim was the camera guy or something, the hype man at one point, right? So when he started getting his own bag, and that comes with anybody in life, when you start getting your own bag, you get a different level of cockiness within yourself. And then maybe at one time he felt like he was bigger than Cam because he was in the light and Cam was in the back, right? So however Mace and Cam came about getting that paper together, it was bigger than Jim, you know? So you got, I'm telling you, it's all business, man. When you become an adult, it's business. If you had beef with somebody at one time in your life and it's making sense to make this $50-100 million together, we gonna do that besides what we was talking about before, because Jim and Cam don't got no business right now. Ain't no business. What are we talking about? I don't want to talk to you. We don't got no business.
It's loyalty, bro.
Man, loyalty don't mean nothing in life, bro.
Really?
You don't know that? That shit's overrated, bro. You think that's a word?
You might be kind of right, bro. Because if I look back, yeah. So then what is?
What's what?
I mean, you said loyalty is nothing in life. Then what is?
Listen, it's
supersedes
business.
That, bro?
It's business. Business supersede everything. If it makes business sense, it's business. That loyalty and all that, it's like a word that's said, because anybody can turn on you at any time. You can wake up tomorrow and hate the closest person to you. That's just how life goes.
That's real. That's real. Okay, so okay, let me switch it. On gang culture, is that loyalty?
Nah, ain't nothing loyal with gang culture. It's nothing loyal.
Is it business? Is it business?
It's a mind trick that they doing to themselves. They want to be a part of something. They don't know how to stand on their own.
Wow, that's deep. So what are they doing?
They want to be a part of something, bro. They want to be a part of something. It's a lot of people in this world that want to be a part of something because they can't stand on their own. So that out there in Cali, it's common, you know. They want to be a part of something, bro.
Okay, so Charleston White, what do you think of him? Because he says shit so different, right? What do you think? Do you side with Charleston White?
One thing I can say about Charleston White is, right, I can say this about Charleston White. He understands the manipulation game, as in what people want to hear, and he understands the people that know how to manipulate our people, right?
Wow.
So Charleston White comes on an angle as he says the craziest stuff to the people to get you paying attention, and then he'll tell you the truth.
Yeah. Hey, you need to have a conversation with him then. What do you think?
Hey, listen, I tried to reach out to him. He called me back one time like 6 months ago. He told me like 10 bands. I was like, we ain't gonna do that. You know,
nah, so, man, he should just, you know.
In the future, as I get bigger, you know, we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. I'm in the growing stages right now.
No doubt, homie. Hey, again, always, like I say, I appreciate you. I love what you're doing, homie. Peace out, bro.
I appreciate it. Stay locked in.
No doubt.
It's the game, man. You know, it's the game. Life can go different ways, and you don't even understand it. You think somebody is rocking with you. You think somebody is on your team, but at the same time, they can change up on you instantly. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey man, this is Brother Long from Southern California. I'ma say that, hey, I rock with your channel, I rock with you. I'ma say this respectfully. Yo, the junkies or whatever drug they on calling in, yo, they gotta go. That's all I gotta say.
And that's all you want to say? You don't want to talk about nothing?
Wait. Nah. All right, yo. All right, while you got me, your boy just completely like threw me all the way off. Like you know what I mean? Like, damn, like he went all the way to the left. So let me go all the way back. Let me go back to what you was talking about. Damn, what the He went from Charleston White to Cam to Jim Jones.
Yeah. I was talking about the streets.
Damn.
I was talking about the streets, brother. You know, these guys that living in the street facade, thinking that people won't tell.
Yeah. That's what you was on. Yeah. You on point with that because guess what? Your boy, for some reason, why you that 30 ball? You be driving that 30 ball point down. That 30 ball.
Hey, listen, because I know what it is. I know
30.
people that got the 30 ball.
And you don't say the 20 or the 15 to 30.
That's what they doing with that Rico. That 30 ball ain't no joke.
Hey, your boy, John Gotti, right hand man. Everybody know he one of the toughest of the top. He killed a lot of men, still over men probably. Well, he did. And he did not even want the 30 ball.
Hey, you hear me? It's like a lot of these dudes, they live and act like they ready to do that, but when they come and bring that to your door, it's like, how can I help you? You understand what I'm saying? How can I help myself?
Yeah. In that little room that you be in, hey, look, see that room. I heard when they put you in solitary, the room be getting smaller. I heard you start hallucinating and shit too. I heard.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I mean, listen. I did 90 days in the hole, right? I know what it feel like to sit in that joint, right? And a lot of these dudes that are used to being on the street, whereas though they can do what they want, drive nice cars, when they take all that from you, right? It makes you have to sit back and say, hold on, I missed this. What can I do to get back? You know, everybody's tough until that situation hits, though.
And your grimy homeboy, you know he's grimy, and your hot horny girlfriend and your grimy homie. And yeah, come on over here, sweetheart. You need me to bring you some groceries? I got you.
Of course, it happens like that every time.
Oh, that's fucked up. So you fucked up in the head, and they done took your phone privileges away, and they took your commissary. You in the hole.
It get real, my guy. You know, listen, it's a part of life, man. But stay locked in. I appreciate you, my guy.
I got you.
The street game, man. A lot of these dudes don't understand it, that have been through it. That's why you see the dudes on the street acting like they can't go in. They be working. You hear me? And when we look at WACK, right? WACK tells us ain't nothing gonna happen to him, right? From his actions, he knows what to do, when to do it, and how far to go. If we being honest, right? This is what he always saying. That sound like you got specific info that ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You hear me? The game, man. 30 and up. Do crime and do the time. They not playing out there, man. A lot of these dudes that acting like they ready to go to war, they gonna pop something, running around with the strap. Dudes running around with the strap, running around with a nickel on their hip, right? They running around with a 5-piece McNugget on their hip, knowing they don't want to go to jail. Just like I was telling y'all about a famous Richard the other day. He looking at a Diamondback. You hear me? Looking at a straight Diamondback, a Dizzy, and he in there crying. They done offered him a Buffalo, a straight nickel pickle, right? And he in there crying, asking everybody to help him, but he want to run around with that Roscoe. You hear me? He want to run around with the Blicky. Everybody acts like they built for that situation until they get in that situation. I hope y'all feeling me on that one, man. And a lot of these dudes is willing to cooperate, right? See, we don't know what Famous Richard gonna do, right? After a couple months go by and he's sitting there fighting that case. See, a lot of these dudes be ready to pick up that line and call the AG's office. You hear me? And say, hold on, I got some information for you. But when they on the streets, they want to play with the fire. Like they really ready to go in the can. And we see it over and over. So anybody that you see out here that's continuing to commit criminal activity, right? And acting like nothing can't happen to them, that's because they working, man. And I know it's real, right? I'm gonna say this, right? I know it's real out in LA, right? Because I went out LA one time, right? I ain't gonna lie. When I got off the plane, the feds grabbed me. Boop! I said, oh shit. They like, what you doing out here? I'm coming out here to have a good time. All I did was go out there and go party and hang out, right? If they grab me off the plane, these dudes that's running around out there committing this criminal activity and ain't nothing happening to them, come on, man. I'm going to tell you, I know what it is. A lot of these dudes get the capping and acting like they know how to play this program is because they got a number. You hear me? They got a number to be able to identify when a situation's happening. You got to pay attention to the game, man. You got to pay attention, man. He said a diamond back. You hear me? A straight diamond back. No cap. Dudes ain't ready for it, man. Everybody ready to go to war and run around with that strap until they talking a Twinkie. When they start telling you a Twinkie, nigga like, huh? Then they start, my life, oh my goodness, Lord, what can I do to help? Man, listen, that's how I know Loose and WACK gotta be working. The way y'all playing this game, acting like nothing can't happen to y'all, real street dudes wouldn't be nowhere around either one of these guys. And that's for real. So if you in the streets and you dealing with these dudes, you willing to work. Because any man with common sense would say, this is a case waiting to happen. This is a RICO case waiting to happen. Why would I want to deal with somebody that's publicly committing criminal activities now, right? And acting as if they can't go to jail. If they're bigger than the program, if we being real, it's crazy. You said he was a big dummy for doing that shit. Crazy. Doing time is for suckers. Bottom line, you miss out on a lot. Like, hey, Robert, you right about that. You miss out on a lot. Now, some people make mistakes, understandable, as they haven't been caught, so they out there running and they want a gun, bang, bang, bang. They want to do what they do. But once you put yourself in that situation in life and you understand what the outcome is and you get back out there doing the same thing, you definitely a dummy. You hear me? Because a lot of these dudes, they get out there doing the same thing over and over, thinking that they can do it better than they did it last time. It's like, when do these dudes supposed to know to hang it up? And when should you be able to identify these dudes is the police if they continue to act like they act criminally, but they not going to jail? Come on, man. Only the real understand this. Only people that been through serious situations understand this, man. When you look at these dudes like WACK, you gonna say, if you really from the streets, man, I'm staying far away from this dude as possible. I don't want nothing to do with you because I know you hot as fish grease. This ain't just how it go. They not allowing nobody to operate like this if you ain't cooperating. You must be giving them valuable information. for you to stay out. Straight up. Because why wouldn't they want to crack your head and they see the case right in front of their eyes and you saying you got all this money and you got this and that? Why wouldn't they want to crack your head? Think about it. Come on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. See, Fresh, you said what's going on, Latricia? You said if WACK almost 50 and he gets offered 20 years to life, of course. Straight up. I'm telling you right now, if they grab WACK for that situation that with no jumper, which they are going to grab him, he going to point the finger. He not going to say I'm going to trial because you went on every public platform that existed and tried to talk about it and justify it, intimidating this person, intimidating that person. You letting this person know they should be put off the set. This should happen, that should happen. No. He gonna cooperate, man. And we know what it is. I done seen this movie before. You said when I was in my 20s, I did 4 days in LA County Jail. I'm 66 now, and I'm still traumatized. Hey, Gary, I feel you, bro. Like, come on. Who the hell wants to sit in the jail? And these dudes is playing with the game on the streets like they can go sit in jail and be all right. But they never go. Y'all see this? They don't go to jail. How WACK been going through all this beef and trouble for all these years and he ain't been to jail? He been arrested. Cases done disappeared. He can't prove to you how the case went away. He has no proof. You asking, yo, WACK, where the paperwork at for this? Oh, man, I showed it. He's a professional at talking over and talking around. He mastered that. Because he goes straight to on Paru, on the set, on this, and then people start saying gang politics every single time. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, yo, this Mr. Rich. What's poppin'?
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, everything is good, man. 2 things, yo. There ain't no such thing as loyalty in the game, homie.
At all.
You know what I mean? Unless you got the weight, and if you ain't got the weight, you just a pawn, yo. And if you hustling every day, you're going to go to jail.
You can't escape
You know what I'm
it.
saying? You cannot escape that shit, yo. You're going to go, if you're working every day, you're going to go to jail, yo. So there's no loyalty in the game. I already seen plenty of dudes, the baddest, the toughest. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they get there, man, they singing like they Keith Sweat, homie.
Every time.
Every time. And I see him out here doing their thing. Bold. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they get in there. Yo, and another thing. Didn't Tony Montana shoot his homeboy? His main guy?
Yeah.
Shot his main guy. And another thing. Yo, me looking back from all these years, yo, snitching is a part of the game.
Yes, it is.
Snitching is a part of the game, homie. Don't let the motherfucker talk you about no snitching. Man, that shit is a part of the game these days, homie.
And it's like, it's a facade that our people try to keep amongst each other. But then when a real situation happens, somebody's going to tell. When a group of people get grabbed, people are going to tell out that group. Nobody's holding up.
Yo, I only seen a couple of people stay solid. I got a homeboy. I went to court, you know what I'm saying, for him to talk to the judge. You know how you got your family?
Yeah.
And they facing time, you can go and talk for them?
Yeah.
My homie did not snitch, you know what I mean? But hey, there's only a few solid dudes in the game, bro.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. You can't trust nobody, yo. Ain't no honor among thieves, yo. You know what I'm saying? We heard that before?
Yeah. And there's dudes that will get in a situation, right? And they try to stay solid from the door, like they saying with MEECH, and get 10 years in on a 30 ball, and they trying to figure out what can they do to get out.
And dog, I did 3 days. You know how you going on a Friday, you can't get out until Monday?
Yeah. Motherfucker, they're sick.
Yo, I'm sitting back just sleeping. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You can only sleep, yo. So, hey, to all the kids out there, man, snitching is a part of the game, man. Don't get fucked up in the situation, yo. Just try to live right. Get a fucking job. Don't try to skate uphill. You feel me?
Yeah.
Get a fucking job and use your talents, man.
Most definitely, man.
Hey, you already seen Big Meech, you know what I mean? They thought he was so big, but the nigga's really small, yo.
Yeah. And we see now. Listen, they said he was doing a third-party cooperation, and he wanted to get out after he's sitting in there for 10 years.
And he's still working with the CI, right?
And he's still cool with her, yup.
Like Jay-Z working with the CI.
Listen.
All these dudes, man. All these dudes, yo. Ain't no loyalty, man. And snitches is a part of the game. Everybody need to remember that shit. I don't care how tough you are, how gangbanging you are. Snitching is a part of the game. And if you out here, like you said, like WACK, you gotta be working for the man. Because I knew a guy like that in my town. Wilding out. I'm like, damn, why the fuck this nigga wilding out like that? Then it's like, hey, I heard, oh, yo, man, he working for the man, yo.
Yeah.
He working with them people. That's why he be able to do all that bullshit he be doing.
Loud and bold with it. Ain't no way the feds is going to allow you to be loud and bold and you not on their team.
Yo, you already heard Adam say that he got a good, rapport with the police, right? So you think they ain't watching that channel every day?
Every day. It's probably about 50,000 cops subscribe to the channel.
Hey, they got more hours on the phone than WACK. More than them 600 hours he got.
Yeah.
Yo, them cops got more hours than them niggas can imagine in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they continue to do that.
Ain't that something, man?
Man, and you know, it's like, when do we stop talking our business like this, yo?
They don't learn, man.
We ain't never did that shit back in the day, yo. Talk about each other's business and, you know what I'm saying, just putting everything on Front Street, man. This shit is wild, yo. Shit is wild, yo. Keep on mashing. Salute to you, solid. You know what I mean? You did your time. You already know what the deal is. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, and it's like, it ain't going back.
At all. At all.
You feel me?
I appreciate you, bro. Stay locked in.
Absolutely, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. Gary said out here in LA, they're giving these gangbangers all day. WACK is fake, lying, and tripping. Like, listen, I already know. Ain't no way they gonna allow you to operate like that, man, if you not on the team, man. RM633 said every arrest photo, just another sign that they need to be getting a different way of earning money. Like, for real, man. It's many ways to make money, man. And a lot of dudes be lazy. They don't want to get out and go grind. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted to come overnight. And then a lot of these dudes that be out here hustling don't even know how to maintain the money. They blowing it on sneakers, clothes. Y'all out here risking your life just to go buy some sneakers and clothes, and then you riding around with a strap on you that's going to get you 5 years. So you got the street shit, the hammer, you got everything running around and acting like you can't go to jail. So when we see WACK with that thing on his hip and you running around here committing all these activities criminally and you not in jail, ain't no way that you gonna be that comfortable knowing you a felon with being on that show with the Roscoe on your hip, man. Straight up, if we being real. But we know what it is, man. Said he never gave the fade to J Diggs and Trench by Naughty by Nature. He not gonna get a fade, man. That's his style. He gonna pick and choose and put the tough persona on people he feels that is not that way. So it makes him look better because he knows how to manipulate people and say, on Paru, on this, and y'all start listening to him. I'm like, yo, dudes be crazy. He said, how does WACK know about everybody who's gay and who's paperwork? Dude, straight buster. Big facts. Big facts. Gordino, big facts, man. And we all know what it is. Ain't no way you know everybody. You know all the gay people. You know that. It's crazy. We know what it is, man. Patrice, you said he only went for a BB gun. And think about this, right? He did time. He said he shot somebody in the face with a BB gun, right? And he wanted to say he emptied the clip like it was a real strat, right? But right now, you out here in the middle of all this BS, like you can't go to jail because you might know that you got a relationship with them people, whereas though you can talk your way out of this. Crazy. Man, the game is like different, man. The game is different, man. You said WACK case in Texas with guns and weed in his truck disappeared with no explanation. Like poof. It just went away. How does a case like that just disappear when your suppression hearing was denied? Let's make it make sense now. The suppression hearing was denied and it just go away. Let's think about that. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
DZ, this is Gio from the Bahamas, man. What's up?
What's going on, my guy?
Everything good, man. Did you ever got the audio from WACK from the guy in the hospital yet?
No, he know. They stopped talking about the guy in the hospital. They don't say nothing else about him ever again.
I know he saw you ever call. He picked up the phone and called you, man. I'm really serious with that.
Yeah, listen. They every time they just was on the Adam show the other day when Adam was talking about something with Jay Reed, and on the conversation, Jay Reed said, man, you don't got to worry about me. You got to worry about the other guy. He's going through something. His family, boom, boom, boom. Loose Cannon said, oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But WACK or Adam didn't address that at all.
Damn. But I'll tell you this, though. You on point with one thing. I think WACK, everybody he touched, like Blueface, he in jail.
Yeah.
Again, he break. Sooner or later, he going to throw Loose Cannon under the bus.
Of course. And we gonna see it, and he gonna act like Loose did it to himself when you the one that's gonna be making sure that you point the finger.
Loose too stupid. WACK as a mentor. I mean, I don't know the fuck.
And he said he look up to him. That's his big homie.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. Keep rocking. I'm on the team all day. Keep it up, man.
I appreciate it, brother. Stay locked in.
You too, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. You know, we just keeping it a beam, man. You know, I appreciate everybody that rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. I really appreciate all y'all. We in the building. See, Fresh, you said they don't understand WACK 100 and Adam 22 is the battery. They all going to prison. And the crazy thing is, like, when he sat on that show and Adam gave him a box with his genitals in the box and his man and said, this is a present for you and your woman, R&B, he laughed at that. That was a joking matter. He find that humorous. But any other situation with your own people, you ready to go to war. But this man give you a dildo of his own man and tell you go use that with your woman, and you think it's a joke. He said it's a good present for you. And then he says, respectfully. The man literally says, respectfully, I'll decline. You got that much respect for this man, but willing to go at any black person you know to the core, but you got respect for this man. Come on, man. We all see what it is, man. Crazy. We all see what it is, man. You said, gotta stay getting extorted in prison. What's crazy, he know everybody personal do that exposing. Call itself the exposers. We calling them the snakes. We changing their name to the snakes. Straight up. Whenever I reference them, I'm saying the snakes. They not the exposers no more. Y'all are the snakes. Straight up. That's what y'all should have named yourself. The snakes. Forget the exposers. Y'all are stone cold snakes. Every snake exists is connected to y'all. Straight up. See, Fresh, you said Game is broke and Blueface in prison, C-Mac in prison. Everybody that come around these dudes, man, you know, they don't understand. Like C-Mac, he want to hold the strap. It's like y'all dudes running around with these straps, dog, knowing they gonna catch y'all, knowing they watching y'all, right? And WACK run around the same way, but he's still free. Make it make sense. He run around the same exact way, but they done already ran up on him, and he got a pass, I guess, to have it. And it's crazy. Third party is crazy. Way to snitch. And it's crazy, Mina. Big Meech was tired of being in jail. He was willing to do whatever. But a lot of these dudes, when they on the street, they say, I ain't gonna never cooperate. I'ma go to the wire, right? But after that time go by and you keep banging on that cell door talking about Happy New Year's, it's a whole different ball game, man. And these dudes that talk like they ready for that, they don't understand it until the years go by and you waiting on December 31st and you banging on the joint. Bang, 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 bang. Happy New Year! And then you sitting in your cell sick, listening to the radio, watching a little TV. Man, that shit ain't no joke. I'ma be real. That shit ain't no joke. And a lot of these dudes is influencing the younger dudes to crash out because they don't care, because they know they gonna tell. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna tell. I'ma go there. Man, listen, man. When has WACK 100 been to trial? Let's make it make sense. When has he picked the jury? He talked that like he done picked the jury. Show us a case that you picked the jury. Since you can pick everybody else's case and show everybody else's case, show us a case where you picked 12. We want to see it. Like literally. Because I don't see no case that the man done picked 12. And they talking him or a loose cannon. Y'all ain't never picked 12 nothing. And y'all talking like y'all ready to pick them. Nah, y'all gonna cooperate. And any real person with common sense that's been in the streets, like me, and I denounce the streets, I despise the streets, don't want nothing to do with the streets, would understand. Y'all working, man. Straight up. And I'ma just say it how it is, man. Ain't no way they gonna let y'all run around and commit these type of crimes and then y'all getting on here threatening people all day. Nah, it's beyond a joke. It ain't no damn joke. It's beyond that. For real. If we being real. Robert, I appreciate the membership, brother. Definitely, I appreciate that, man. Real rap. And it's crazy. SBGB TV, but WACK realized that he can't talk over you, but he tried it, and you put WACK right in his place. Facts. Like big facts. Tonette, big facts, man. WACK tried it. He tried to come over here with the BS, but I'm sure they be watching, right? And they know y'all don't have the ability to communicate with me. I don't care how many people y'all play with, WACK and Loose. Your intellect is not on my level because I really come from it and I'm not trying to act like I'm in the streets. That's the difference. They deal with a lot of people that might have came from the streets but want to act like they in the streets and don't understand that it's a failure mission. And then they deal with people that haven't come from the streets like Ray J, that want to act like you a part of the streets, so they're able to manipulate these guys like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Somebody that hasn't come from the streets, you done got around some street dudes and you done pointed these dudes out, knowing you wasn't ready to go with what comes with the streets, if we being real. And we see this all the time from these frauds, man. These dudes are straight frauds. 100% now. And this is no cap. If y'all don't believe me, y'all gonna see, because I'm gonna keep putting them out there. And I don't do no crimes. So I don't care what they say about me. I'm not doing nothing criminal. I got my own companies. I'm taking my black ass to work. You hear me? If I had to go work for somebody, I would do it. You hear me? That's the difference in the mentality that I didn't have back in my younger days. I felt that I would always resort to the street. Now, I take my ass to work if I got to. But I got my own company, so I'm going to bust my butt on my companies. You hear what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure. I had to do some work today and went hard. You feel me? By myself and went hard. Good check, but I went hard. You hear me? It's the game, man. Real rap. Lou from the Lou, you said can't trust nothing they say or show. They'll falsify their own work. Like big facts. Like big facts. They will falsify some work. You hear me? I'm waiting for them to come up with something falsified on me. You hear me? Hey, man, say whatever you want. If it's true, I'm going to address it as true. If it's bogus, I'm going to tell y'all it's bogus. You hear me? Crazy. Said no buses on this side, SBGB TV. Like big facts, man. Brooklyn, what's going on? We appreciate you showing up, though. Real rap. The game, man. These dudes out here playing a funny game to keep influencing the youth to self-destruct. That's all they doing. Because WACK said to you himself, don't nobody want to hear nothing positive. That's why he amplifies all the BS and then stirs up everything and causes confusion. If you think about it, anytime confusion is going on somewhere, he shows up. He's jumping on any situation that's turbulence because he wants to be a part of it. And then he wants to make it look like he knows the intel of it, why it happened, how it got there, because he knows. And y'all know this, man. We all know this, man. Doing the same thing over and over, hoping for different results is insanity. Straight up. And that's what these dudes is doing, though. And if you pay attention to WACK, right? The dude is a mass manipulator, man. When I seen him earlier get mad at the boy for calling him out and then tell him suck his meat and then hang up, I said, okay, that's his style when he can't get you. Because when I get to the last clip or when he was on the phone with me, he got mad at me because he couldn't manipulate me and said, oh, you must be this, and hung up. Come on, man. We know what it is. You used to manipulating people and you can't stand anybody that you can't manipulate. But listen, we calling him out though, and he don't like it. You hear me? They ain't even going live the same. Loose lives is weak. WACK lives is weak. He don't even go live the same now, right? The content is dying down because more people are seeing them for who they are, right? And now that I got the info and I got them to call in and they can't get me to just shut up the way they want to, it's irking their soul, man. Real rap. You said WACK likes chaos and loves to create it also. Hey, Brooklyn, big facts. That's him. He loves it. He feels that he can't deliver a positive message. The only message he can deliver is confusion. So if you know that, right, and you keeping that up, you know that you working. That's what it is. You talking about I'll send this person to come see you. I'll have this person do this to you. On live. Where did this come from? Like for real. It's crazy. These dudes is off the hook. You say you think the game will drop WACK before he ends up in jail? See, I think WACK got the game under a long-term management contract, if we being honest. I think he got him under a long-term management. And some people say he allegedly got some of his stuff in WACK's name or whatever. His relationship with WACK is because whatever business they got, they just can't separate. And Game puts himself involved with him. It's like, you gotta know WACK ain't right, man. But you can't trust a lot of these dudes that portray that street image. A lot of them will turn and tail. You don't know until they in a serious situation. You don't know until they in them serious situations what they will do. Honestly. And it's crazy. You said Ray J is a gimmick. He said zesty gimmick at that. We already know Ray J with the Fruit Loops. You know what I'm saying? Danny Boy done called him out, man. You with the Fruit Loops, man. We know it. And I think that's why he don't want to say nothing about Suki Hana. He want to make sure that he bigs her up because she might know something. If you think about it, she might know something. And he supported Diddy 100%. If you pay attention to that, right? His support for Diddy was like that was his best friend. He never seen nothing. He never heard nothing. So I can't say Diddy did everything they saying, right? But for you to saying everything Diddy that they saying about Diddy was a lie, that means you been in them rooms. If we being real, you been in the rooms. If we being real. You said them freaky can type lost forever. Whatever happened to the diaper company? Hey, listen, that what he called in and said he wanted to explain when he called in about the diaper company that they in Africa, they in every country across the globe except the United States. That's what he said. They in all the countries, they everywhere. We got diapers everywhere. But I'm saying, why you don't give none away somewhere in the United States then? Let somebody just at least see the damn diaper. Cause the man I just know he be lying, man. I gotta be real. I feel that he lies consistently. It's like, I think he be believing some of the lies. He'll say a lie and get back and say, yeah, I gotta be telling the truth. Knowing he lying. That's what I think about him. I ain't even gonna hold you. WACK so shady, he got the game on some dirt probably. And he probably do. He probably got the game right on some dirt where the game don't want to cut that tie because he know he gonna flip on him. And we see how it go on over there with them, right? Soon as something fall out, they want to air out the personal. And then we get to really know what type of dudes these dudes is. Soon as something go crazy, like we gonna see how WACK and Loose go against each other. And I promise you, I guarantee you, there's no way they're gonna stay cool forever. Nothing lasts forever, right? These dudes is gonna bump heads. And when we see them bump heads, everybody that know, right? They're gonna say, I knew it. I knew it was like that. I knew it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for real. You said any money Game earns gets turned over to the woman who he owes millions from that lawsuit about 7 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that something? Brother was doing his thing, but now you gotta start a certain business just to get money over here, because you can't get no money through the name of the game because they got a lien on you. They want everything coming directly to you. Our people get influenced so easily, and you see everybody that hangs around WACK, that energy. But he don't go to jail. Everybody else getting situations. They got lawsuits. He even got some lawsuits going on, right? Everybody. The cloud is heavy over there, man. Said WACK Incredible Diapers probably involved in the free goal. Allegedly. All this money WACK say he got, but he on Clubhouse all day snitching. Hey, Jordino, like when I listen to him, right? That's all he doing, man. And then he'll get off the phone and tell everybody, yo, keep talking. I'll be right back. I gotta take this phone call. And come back and just talk about this person, that person, but then say on Paru, this is how the code of the street's supposed to go. Bro, the shit you doing ain't got no code. There is no code to what WACK is doing, if we being real. He think lying is content. Big facts. Big facts. I don't think WACK got a real bag. Me neither. Me neither. Because why would you want to risk everything that you built up to be in what you into? To have that situation with Jay Reed and Marciano, why would you risk everything you got for that situation if you really getting that money? If we make it make sense, honestly. It don't make no sense. You want to risk everything you got for that, and you ain't even make no money off of it? Then he's so upset about getting one contract signed before when Jay Reed recorded that phone call with WACK 100, right? WACK was so upset about one contract. You ready to go to war? You talking about going to the hospital and all this over one contract? Come on, man. Let's make that make sense. One contract got you ready to go to war? Come on, WACK. Stop perping, man. We see what it is. I see he didn't go to that Kendrick Lamar concert in LA. He better not go. He better not go. Right now, it's a lot of people out LA feeling some type of way. You hear me? They know you're fraud. See, the people he reaching out to, they peons. And we gotta know this. Everybody around them broke. Of course, they gonna be around you. Broke dudes will go with a snitch quick. Broke dudes will hang around a rat quick. Especially if they got something to give them. Hey, Robert, you said backstabbers. Big facts. Backstabbers. That's what they are. Brooke, when you say WACK bullies a lot of people, how is it now it's Adam and WACK show? Ain't that something? Because he said he got a contract with a partnership, so now it's the Adam and WACK show. But when that Flacco said something to him about this is Adam's show, he got upset about that, didn't he? He was pissed that he identified that. Crazy. I don't trust him though. I don't trust him at all. I think everything the man's saying is a lie. And this is my opinion. You know, maybe once in the blue he slide the truth in, but he's so used to lying. I think when he's telling the truth, it's a lie in there. If something's truthful that he's saying, I think it's a lie in the middle of it. And this is my opinion, honestly. I don't trust nothing the brother says, man. When he gotta come out and say this and he know this about this person and that, come on, man. You said Willie D was a rat, man. And you read off the whole indictment and you ain't proved the man was a rat at all. You literally said this man was a rat and that was your content just because Big U went up there and did an interview and you wanted to attack Big U so bad, you added Willie D in there. You found out Big U was doing the interview and you watching the clips, you go pull Willie D paperwork. Let's be real, man. Pull your own paperwork. Let everybody see what happened with the case in Texas. Put it up there. We see what happened with the suppression hearing. Put it up there. The suppression hearing was denied. If we being real, they denied the suppression hearing. So what happened with the case? They just dismissed your case? You ain't had no reason for them to dismiss it? Come on, man. Was it a chain of custody error or something? What was it? You know, I'm giving you something to say, WACK. Was it a chain of custody error? Is that why it happened? Because you know WACK will tell you something quick. Make you thinking that this is why they dismissed it. So I'm giving you something to say to the people, WACK. Let's see if you say that it was a chain of custody error why they got rid of the Texas case. Could have been? Because it wasn't that you spanked it on suppression. You hear me? And you say you got the strong legal team, right? Nah, it ain't get spanked on the suppression. You would never see WACK to a hood day at all. You know he ain't coming out there, man. He didn't even go to Adam's party because Brick Baby was there. And he's saying, when I see him, it's on site. Well, go to the party by yourself and see him on site. Don't have a whole bunch of people with you so that you can have a whole bunch of broke dudes get wrecked. And when I seen the dudes, right, that came on the camera at the Adams show, right? Both of the dudes, they look broke. They all in the camera, dog. The dude was in jail for 5 days, didn't want to call you, WACK. Come on, man. And he's saying he in there getting his squabble on. No, he had to squabble. He had to. Because he probably got a whole bunch of beef with people because they know the rats is hanging with rats. Come on, man. The crew is hanging together because everybody working, man. So y'all notice WACK scared of 50 Cent because he knows 50 Cent will end his career. You know it. Hey, listen, 50 will put WACK on blast. It's a whole nother level if he go at 50. And he gonna say he like 50. Nah, you ain't nothing like 50, my guy. You never got no bag in the street. You never was a stand-up guy. And you can't box. Y'all different. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Someone needs to pull the paperwork. Hey, listen. WACK thing is sealed, man. They got WACK shit sealed, man. You ain't seeing nothing on WACK, man. WACK shit is sealed tight. They got his thing in a certain... You need a passcode to get to his shit. You hear me? Sealed. They ain't letting it out, man. But the real know. The real know something ain't right. Because ain't no way you gonna operate like this. Ain't no way you gonna run around the streets and have every encounter in violence and you don't get picked up. It's crazy. WACK is very catty, very rude and selfish. And listen, he said that on my show. He said, damn right I'm selfish. You know what I'm saying? He definitely said that. But with his family, all the influence that he does to everybody else, he don't want none of his family to be a part of it. If you really think about it. He said it. All the influence that he influenced with Paru this and Paru and all that, it's a facade for the people that's involved in the streets, because he understands that all these dudes that are in the streets, they resonate with the street lingo. So if I kick this street lingo to these dudes, they gotta go with the politics. When really though, you ain't living by the politics. If we being real, I don't think he living by none of those politics. It's just he knows the intel of the street politics, so he's able to deliver it to the people and manipulate them to go with what he's saying. And that's big facts, man. When will WACK and Loose pull up on Big U? Never. They ain't never gonna pull up on Big U. See, both of them, they know that man gonna throw hands and knock one of them jokers out. They not gonna mess with that man. They not messing with nothing that's gonna get down and get busy. You hear me? Nothing. Loose or WACK. They got a lot of mouth. They gonna talk like they ready to do something. But when it come down to it, they not gonna react that they ain't got a whole bunch of people. Loose is the type of person, whereas though he gonna manipulate you if it was really about that to like, yo, man, nah, it ain't even like that, man. You see how he try to go at Compton Rick Rock all crazy, right? He tried to go at him crazy, but then be texting him saying, yo, this just content. And he revealed it. Say, yo, Loose just texted me and said, let's keep the content going. Nah, man. I would never talk to that dude unless we online so everybody can hear it. Straight up. WACK lies in his sleep. Damn right he lie in his sleep. That nigga be dreaming lies. You hear me? Waking up. Man, this really happening. Hell no, man. I don't trust nothing he say. As I understand, they are being sold in the UK and WACK has a business partner. Yeah, you know who it is? Dark Chocolate, salute back. Most definitely. You know who the partner is in the UK selling it? Cause man, he could have gave a couple boxes over here in the US. He ain't had to sell them. He could have gave a couple boxes out, helped the people out. Cause there's people here that need some diapers, right? Give some of the diapers out. But I done heard him say a couple times he was gonna give them out. And we ain't never seen him at all. Do something like that, WACK. Give some of them diapers out in LA somewhere. Go in the heart of LA and give some diapers out. Since you causing all that ruckus and you want this person to do that to Jay Reed and you want this person to be put off the set, any of y'all gang members out there that is allowing that man to influence y'all to put somebody off the set, man, y'all goofy. Ain't no way y'all should allow WACK 100 to influence any one of y'all to put somebody off the set. If y'all gonna put somebody off the set, put them off because y'all want to put them off. Not because he said it. Who is he? He's a mass manipulator that starts trouble with everybody and makes everybody go against everybody. He don't got no unity in his blood at all. Everybody's beefing with everybody when he get to saying something. Straight up. DZ, do you know why WACK moved to Vegas? Tell me why. I'm sure he had beef with somebody. That's all I can say. He had beef with somebody because he ain't coming outside. People that start trouble like that, they hide, man. They not going everywhere. You know, they act like they gonna go everywhere, but they don't be going everywhere. They act like they ready to pull up. He want to ask you, where you at? Who you? I'll pull up on you. Ain't pulling up on nothing, man. Because if you pull up on the right person, they gonna leave you there. So you ain't pulling up on nothing, man. All that, man. I'm like, man, it be crazy when I see how these dudes be acting. I'm like, I don't know where that's going down at like y'all think, but man, that shit don't go down like that, man. I'm gonna get busy in the world. I don't know what part of the world, the fantasy world y'all in, but what? I'm gonna leave you right there. Like, hold up. What you talking about? What? And y'all act like y'all ready to really get busy. It's crazy. He said, niggas don't even talk about them diapers no more. They throw them in every now and then. You said, is him and Snoopy Badass gonna fight in the ring? I don't know, man. They 1 minute I think they be cool, the next minute I think they beefing. You can't trust both of them dudes, man. Once I heard that dude got somebody's page knocked off and then he inboxed me, I'm like, hold on. Talking about be on my show? Hell no. You got somebody, you around there sending copyright strikes out and then get your page knocked off. You's a goofy. You hear me? Like, hold on. You trying to send strikes out and you trying to backdoor the game. See, and that's what I tell you about these people, man. They will act so tough in a sense, but then play these legal games. I'm telling them jokers, I'm playing the games from the door. I ain't acting like I'm going to be in the streets and then allow y'all to play legal games with me. That's dumb as hell. And this is how he manipulates a lot of these dudes, right? He gets you to thinking that he going to be really in the streets with it, but then he play the legal game with you. Are y'all paying attention to that? That's WACK style. He'll act like I'm going to go at you in the street. I'll see you in the street. But then next thing you know, you got a legal issue going on. Come on, man. We see what it is. He definitely did something. He definitely did something, man. These dudes get to manipulating people, playing a certain game. Nah. That's why I'm calling it out, man. They influencing the young brothers to follow these same things, and all it's doing is helping them self-destruct, because these dudes would be thinking like, oh, WACK doing this and I'm going to stand on business. He not standing on business. Ain't no way he's standing on business at 47 years old doing what he doing. Ain't no way. They'd have been got his ass out of here. They got a spot for him. They got bedroom. They got room. Shit. Nigga act like they ain't got room in the can. They got room. Shit. Even Birdman stopped messing with him. Of course. Birdman seen what it was. He got over there messing with him and seen what it was. Hold on. You ready to get me a case? You ready to get me a case, man? Being around you, I'm ready to get a case. Because I'm sure Birdman got some real street dudes with him that's really ready to get active, right? But you get around WACK 100, you going to be in a situation. Straight up. Everybody he be around get in a situation. You can't name one person that's been around him that ain't had a situation. You can't name it. Straight up. And these dudes don't even see it. They get to sitting around this dude playing his game. Every time he on live, they all jumping on his live, right? Every time. It's like, yo. It's like, he like, yo, it's a meeting. He call a meeting every time it's a live him. Yo, it's a meeting. Be there on time. I wouldn't be surprised if he not charging all those dudes a monthly fee. I wouldn't be surprised. Like he running a ship. Yo, y'all know y'all gotta pay dues. It's a clubhouse. Y'all gotta pay dues. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. They got plenty of room, man. Plenty. He said he got Birdman on the case when he assaulted the actor from Moesha. Birdman was with him. He on a civil case too. Birdman got away from him. Straight up. I know Birdman ran straight away from him. If he allegedly got him on a case, I know he got away from him. Straight up. You said, where is 600? Listen, 600, he running around. He going to be on the list out at next. Because this dude running around with the strap on his hip and he want to keep going at Big U. They follow instructions, man. Them dudes ain't no leaders over there. They see WACK and going at Big U. Now they want to follow suit. Man, y'all dudes is followers, man. Straight lames, busters. Definitely. Straight lame and buster, man. It's facts. You can't trust them dudes far as you can throw them, man. At all. They helping dudes, encouraging them to crash out, knowing they gonna point the finger. Luce gonna cry. When it all fall on his head and he gotta face the music, he gonna cry. He said, like Deuce M say, nasty work, WACK. Many months ago, WACK called 600 a snitch, and then he teamed up. Yo, hey De Niro, ain't that something there? So now you saying that, look at the team he got. He got Luce, the dude that wanted to go to war with him, that wanted to get at him. And then you calling 600 a snitch. Now, these dudes will do whatever you say. And when they have a discrepancy, you gotta peep this out. Whenever any one of them are having a discrepancy in conversation, they having a disagreement in conversation, if somebody references something about WACK, they like, man, no, nah. They never can say when it's right. Never. Because they don't want to be looked at bad by WACK. And I see this with them, right? But WACK will challenge them to get them to agree with him, though. Quick. He'll challenge them quick to get them to agree. And they'll be like, yeah, you right. You right. Come on, man. That niggas ain't got your own brain. Y'all niggas is foo-fafi. Straight lames. And real people understand that y'all lame, man. Crazy. He said, gotta be the goofiest dudes on the internet, hands down. Big facts. Goofiest. They the goofiest dudes on the internet. They got the title. They got the title. The internet goofy. They should have a plaque for them. There should be a plaque. Snake goofies. They should have a snake and a picture of some goofies straight for them. Straight up. On Clubhouse, he back good with Rockstar and Stats 280. Both were beefing with him. The dude, whoever it was, I just seen something. I think that dude was named Stats. He just had a discrepancy with him, right? And then hung up on him because he was saying something about him saying something about Jim Jones. Stats is the dude from New York, right? I think that's what somebody just sent me and said that he was having a beef with him about him saying something about Jim Jones, and he said he could call Jim Jones on the phone right now. And WACK said, no, you can't. He said, man, I know him personally. But he had a disagreement with WACK because he telling WACK, you saying the man is snitch, but you ain't proved nothing. You know, WACK didn't like the disagreement, and you know, he wanted to cuss the man out and then hang up. Because WACK hated when he wrong. You said, DZ, do you think Luce playing slow? Cause ain't no one that stupid. Nah, I think Luce is slow, but he's acting in those videos. I do think he acting in those videos, but he's slow. He definitely slow. You can hear how he talk, and he a follower. He's not a leader, he's a follower. And you can pay attention to the people the little minions he got. So I think he's slow, but he acting in those videos. He said, I think they do pay WACK for using his app, Clubhouse Bozo. They probably do. He said, WACK don't own Clubhouse. And WACK do be capping a lot. Yes, he do. He Sir Cap a lot. Stats from New Jersey, Gray Street, I believe. I think that's who he said I think that's... Dude said he was from New York. I thought he said Stats. as soon as he stopped feeding them little niggas around him, he most definitely gonna become food. Y'all know I said that a few times. You know I said that a few times. He definitely gonna become food. Dude straight weird, man. We ain't seen no paperwork on Jim. We just heard about the conversation he had. And he was talking what he was talking. And you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine, the master splinter, wanted to make it seem like Jim was telling. You know, Tekashi master splinter and WACK is real cool with him. And if you really want to be honest, right? Anybody that is supposed to be street on Paru and all that, they would want nothing to do with a rat. They despise rats. But this guy embraces them to the core. Think about that. They like his best friend. Whoever's ratting that's in the industry, right, that he can manipulate, he got his arm around him like, yeah, my guy. And don't say nothing about him. We all know 6ix9ine got one of them little people charge. We know that. He got one of them little people charge, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. He won't say nothing about him at all. But the people he want to say something about, he want us to pay attention to it because he said it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude super fishy, man. Luce a crash out artist. He great at doing dumb shit. Like the stupidest. Like, come on, man. The stupidest. And he looked like a fool, man. You got, it's like for both of them to say they got all this going on. Why y'all want to look like a clown to the core and manipulate people in violence? Make that make sense. It ain't making those, it ain't adding up to me. Being real. He said, WACK talk bad about everyone. Talk bad to everyone and then still be on his tip. Hey, yo, they still be rocking with this dude. I'm like, what? Come on, man. Y'all dudes want to be friends with this dude so bad. Man, that's why I told him. Man, nobody want to hear that. Man, y'all get out. I don't want to be y'all friends. Y'all ain't my friend. I don't even know you. You talking about, the dude literally told me I came to you as a friend. Nigga, you think I'm that dumb? I must look that dumb. I must look like somebody you hang around. Nah, negative, my guy. I don't look like them niggas. Straight up. Luce seemed totally different than him. Luce is retarded. He a yes man. He said I look up to WACK. When he said I look up to WACK, and this the big homie, I saw this nigga's the goofiest nigga out, man. Goofiest nigga out, man. Crazy. Time him out. He want time out. You ain't a part of the crew. Yeah. Hey, take a break, man. You need a break. Give him a break. Luce, a sneak artist. And it might happen to WACK coming from Luce. See, he done manipulated Luce so much. I don't think Luce gonna turn on him until they grab him. When they grab him and he see WACK, them pointed the finger. But you know how it go. It's whoever point the finger first. And they gonna end up turning against each other, right? So it's whoever turned the finger first. And we gonna see the crash out of WACK and Luce, man. Jenny like 60 years old and Super NYC blood Okay, champ. Crazy. Said you ain't lying. All about loose. Said he doesn't own Clubhouse, but it said he owns the content on Wax 100 side. Said imagine how low IQ them IBM dudes that be with loose are. They super low. Brain the size of a pea. You hear me? Brain the size of a pea. Straight up. If Loose had brains, he'd be dangerous, man. He ain't got none though. Weirdo, man. I don't even know, man. I blocked the weirdo. I straight blocked the weirdo. Yeah, it's gonna be a long year. WACK want us to believe Loose owns 65 Airbnbs, and I think he said 2 subways and some other stuff. But the ex-wife or the wife already went on street TVs and said he told her that when he first met her. So we not going for that. If we being real, the wife said when this is years ago, she said when I met him, he told me he earned all these Airbnbs and subways, and it was cap, straight cap. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
From the D.
What's up, my guy?
Yeah, all I want to say is when it comes to the Big Meech thing, you know this Big Meech ain't said one word.
At all.
So I'll just say like this. You know, I ain't got no dog in the fight, but I'm from Detroit. Usually when a person don't talk, they let people talk. You know what I'm saying? You see how WACK and everybody talking right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like Jay-Z. He don't do a lot of talking either, do it?
Not at all.
Yeah. Shit, Rakim don't do a lot of talking, do it? And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to Rakim, I ain't trying to... Rakim hung with some of the most coldest guys that you ever meet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You right about that.
Yeah. Look up Supreme Magnetic and them. They ain't never they don't talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just say like that. And I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm with you on that. But the only thing is with the broad he was dealing with, right?
Yeah.
With the Tammy Cohens, she's a known informant, right? And for the streets, you know, when you from the streets, you know what I mean? I denounce the streets. I come from the streets. I did it, right?
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be in association, right? Knowing somebody's an informant, though.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. And this ain't got nothing to do with nobody, but I'd have been in the streets, too. You can't make more than $5 million on the streets without the police being in your pocket.
You right about that.
And you got the freedom of speech as long as ain't nobody listening, because the CIA and the FBI and the NSA will be in your life destroying it, and you never know they in it.
Right.
So all this shit, this self-snitching now. Everybody self-snitching.
Yeah.
Now, people that ain't talking, like Big, hey, you know what? You take what's that boy little frail guy with the lock to be on Adam 22?
Brick Baby.
Yeah. What Brick Baby should do, he should get Big U to come up there with him and holler at Adam and do an interview. And that's the end of all that shit they talking about, because I bet you won't see WACK around there.
Nah, see, if Big U show up, they not coming around.
Yeah. So if everybody snitching on everybody, I just know I seen what's old boy that with the Teslas and all that, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I seen him do a hell Hitler, and I know my eyes wasn't mistaken. I know that wasn't AI.
Yeah, it wasn't AI at all.
So whatever we doing, I would advise everybody listening. It's on YouTube before they ain't gonna never take it off because people don't believe it. Check out that spook that's set behind the door. What was the spook that's set by the door?
Say it again.
The spook that's set by the door.
Okay.
Everybody right now, just punch it up. It's a whole movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude doing the CIA, went back to Chicago and taught them how the CIA move.
Gotta check that one out, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but nowadays everybody paranoid, schizophrenic with episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say, man. Keep doing what you do, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Stay locked in.
Yeah. He offered you a ride the first time you interviewed. I'm talking about WACK.
Yeah.
He was like, well, you could be a friend. We'll say, well, how much it cost for me not to say nothing to you? Now, who's doing new now?
Yeah, that ain't working with me. I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro.
One love.
I appreciate bro calling in, man. Yeah, WACK try, ain't get around next to me. Hell no. You said, I remember when people had issues with him and wanted to pull up on WACK, he would get an address to his so-called studio. I see he don't do that no more. Hey, listen, they don't do that no more, huh? Ain't that something? Lou's twin brother seems different than him. Yeah, definitely. And they got him, I guess he might have been locked up or something. So they got him on the phone and got him to act like he was lying on the interview. But we already know it was WACK and Loose on the phone, right? They done manipulated the man to act like he was lying on the interview when at the same time, Loose is saying, this ain't my twin brother, that's my older brother. Man, they already said he your twin brother, man. And then the other boy called in on the show, dude named King Chosen. He like, yeah, man, I'm friends with his brother. That's his twin brother, man. You know, Loose is a liar, though. I can see that. Him and WACK, that's why they bounce off each other good. They just be lying with no care in the world. He said, lost his wife to Clubhouse chick. That lady held his crazy self down for years. And she took off. She got tired of his mess. She gonna be the one that coming out in one day. WACK don't have all that money. He owed God of Kings 10,000. Said he lost the studio spot to his wife. Crazy. Ain't that something? Everything WACK step out, he always get touched. Yeah, you know, we know WACK ain't built how he be acting. He a capper, man. You said Blue Da Vinci told. I'm tired, I wouldn't put it past these dudes, man. But Blue the one got the boy on the phone to say that MEECH was going at him. So it's like, a lot of these dudes, when they get in that situation, they act like they really ready to go to the war. I'm about that bag until the people grab them. You see a whole different tune when they talking to 30 ball. When they talking to 30 ball, a Twinkie, Diamondback, They changed the whole game up. Hold on. How can I help you? Yeah. Yeah, they know not to call anymore. They know not to call. They better not. They tried it a few times. Then they tried to call me offline a few times. They know. I think they got the picture. They like, man, they just trying to research me high and low. They probably trying to doctor something up, bake something up. They want to make it sound good for me. They like, man, we got to make it sound good for him. I know. They said, man, we can't call him no more. If you listen to the last joint I dropped with Loose, he said, yo, man, it's my number. Lock it in. Nigga, I ain't calling you, nigga. Is you crazy? I see what type of jokers y'all is. What? He said he lost the studio too. It was fake. It came out in the Keefy D case with him again. The boy be lying so much, he think everybody supposed to believe his lies. He said the whole BMF told basically directly and indirectly. It get crazy, man. It get crazy. A lot of these dudes acting like they ready to hold up. They ready to go to war. I'm about that life. Man, when they talking football numbers, boy, it registered different. Straight up. Motherfuckers start counting. Oh, how many? Hold up. What? Huh? What? Hold up. Yeah. They start talking about 240 months. Motherfuckers start counting. 1, 2, 3, 240 months. Yeah, they talking 240 months. It get crazy. Or they start talking about 300 and something months. It get crazy. You hear me? They start talking about 360. Whoa. They start talking about 360 months. Motherfucker knees tremble. Ho, what'd he say? They can't even count it right. Ho, how many? 360 months. What's that? You get to asking your lawyer. What? How? What's that? What'd he say? Yeah, it get real. A lot of these dudes, man, they ain't ready for that, man. They act like they ready to go to war. They start talking crazy. Real rap. And you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. You know, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Definitely. It was a long day for me today. I was up at it early, got it done, you know. But, you know, I'm dedicated. So I'm going to be here. I'm making sure I'm here every day. So make sure y'all tune in, man. I'm going live every day. I'm dedicated. No matter, I was tired, but I still came and delivered. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Hope y'all continue to rock with me, man. We in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Deezy. Y'all already know. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.